Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, but not good night. The intention of this video is to compare B2 and C1 Use of English Part 3 Word Formation. The best way to explain it is using real exams provided by Cambridge official website, including its answers. What we already know is that we must transform the base word common, product, ill to correctly complete the sentence grammatically and meaningfully into a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb in the gaps. The most important difference is that B2 uses more familiar words with predictable patterns. Nevertheless, C1 uses advanced vocabulary knowledge with rare affixes, or common affixes in less frequent words as they are more formal. This is an example of everyday vocabulary in B2. Common, product, ill, effect, science, ad, press, advantage, and spice. Let's compare it to more formal vocabulary in C1. Similar, pursue, predict, enthuse, distinct, compete, increase, replace, innovate. When we are talking about word formation, what we are talking is about affixes. They are called suffixes if they are placed after the root, like this one, li, er, ness, called prefixes if they are before the word, as in this. These are the most common suffixes in B2. And in B2, they are added to familiar words. For example, shun to convert a verb into a noun, or ness to transform an adjective into a noun, ill, illness, or to transform a verb into a noun, if, change a noun into an adjective, only changing an adjective into an adverb. Now, in C1, basic suffixes are used but in less common words. For example, innovate, innovation, replace, replacement, compete, competition. The last one may seem easy, but many students, when they see it for the first time, they confuse it with complexion, confusing the word with complete. Let's compare this list of suffixes to the C1, which they incorporate many more, as you see. Stop the video, have a look at them, and we will continue with prefixes. As before, in the suffixes, the same happens with the prefixes. These are the most common prefixes in B2, and for example, the word advantage or disadvantage is a very well-known word used in essays. However, in this is an ordinary prefix related to the B2 section, but it's using an uncommon word that we do not use in our everyday language, similar, dissimilar. Why? Because you would say different. Something also very common when we are talking about C2 word formation is a multiple possible affixes. For example, unpredictable. We are given predict and we have to add a prefix on and a suffix able, transforming the verb into an adjective. Or as in increase, increasingly, they want two suffixes. Increase is a noun and they want an adverb. Verbs ending in ly require an adjective. So two changes must be made. First to an adjective, increasing, and after to an adverb, increasingly. And before we finish, let's make reference to those words that do not follow a predictable pattern in B2 and C1. Press, pressure, spice, spicy. And in C1, pursue, persuade, enthuse, enthusiast, and distinguish. Hope I've helped you understand the difference between B2 and C1 word formation. And as in B2, it will become the easiest of the 4 exercises in use of English. Remember, it's just about practice and technique. Bye-bye.